This is Flylady Kat, and if you're watching this video as a recording, welcome. This recording is of a live chat that I do every Monday morning for our at-home homemakers, giving them the weekly plan, the things that we're going to be putting in our planner when we do our planning and desk day, the things that we're going to be doing this whole week to take you through to next week. So when you see me talking to everyone, that's great, and I would love to talk to you as well. I'll be greeting my mentees, my patrons, my subscribers, my friends. I would love for you to be part of this group, and I would really love for you to be a subscriber on this channel. If you hit the notification button, you'll get a notification when I'm on here. I also put 3 videos a week on this channel on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Friday, you get a little bonus video that's an older Patreon video, so you get a little taste of what my Patreons get. If you decide to be a patron, you go to patreon.com, A Better Life with Flylady Kat, and sign up for one of the 4 tiers. Okay, the first tier is for getting 5 different videos. They're shorter videos, and they are more about how we think and process, but not always. But it's only for my patrons, and there are no advertisements. The second tier includes all the tiers include those videos. That's 20 videos a month for $5. If you go to the second tier, it's $25 a month, and you get mentored once a month. If you go to the third tier, it's $50 a month, and you're mentored twice a month. And if you go to the fourth tier, that's $100 a month, and you get mentored 4 times a month, each including all of those videos that you get. So try it out, see if it's something you might enjoy. If you are mentored personally by me, I'm going to hold you personally accountable to get you through this system, to get it set up in your life, to get your life a little more streamlined and on track, and basically to teach you how to finally love yourself. All right, here we go. I'm going to greet everyone. If you don't want to watch the greetings, you can certainly skim ahead until you see me do this. And that lets you know that we're getting into the meat of this video, which is what to do this week as an at-home homemaker. Okay, let's go back and say hello to everyone. Lots of people are popping in this morning. The first person on here is my dear friend Irene Hartwig, who lives in Canada, and she lives in Manitoba. Brandon, Manitoba, is that right? I can't remember today for some reason. But anyway, she's been down here and visited with me, and I just love her so much. She is one of my subscribers. I have Kathy Jones here. Good morning, Kathy. How are you this morning? Ooh, this tea is hot. Look at that hibiscus tea. So good for you. I saw Kimmy pop in here. Let's see. Kimmy's one of my monitors and my precious friend. Let's see who else is in here. Megan Cooper, one of my mentees. Nada Shepherd. Hi, Nada. Hope is here. Good morning, Hope. Naomi Jones. Hi, Naomi. Margaret Rose, my oldest precious friend, Margaret Rose. Jen Barletta, good morning. Kat and Mr. B and the wonderful ladies here today. Thank you for being part of this group, Jen. Gani Shoughton Lawrence is here. Good morning, Gani. Sana is here. Good afternoon, Sana. Good afternoon to Gani as well. Jackie Longnecker is here from Florida. Good afternoon. Good morning, Gani. Jackie. Good afternoon, Gani. Good morning, Jackie. Hartwig. Irene, working on my weekly home blessing, trying to complete before heading into the office in about 45 minutes. Irene, you're special. I love you. Pat Hinkie, good morning. Deborah Ernst, hello. Karen Davis, good morning, everyone. Hi, Kat. Hi, Karen. Ruth Ann Morris is here from Kansas. Hi, Ruth Ann. Gaynor Lloyd is here. Good afternoon, Gaynor. Lita is here. Good morning, Lita. She says hey to Mr. B as well. Elaine Murphy is here from Liverpool. Love these motivational chats. Oh my goodness, can you imagine how excited I would have been when I was very young to know that I would be talking to someone who lives in the city that the Beatles came from? Oh. Hi, good morning, and I'm so glad that you said hello, Elaine, and so glad that you're enjoying these motivational chats. Mr. B is giving a hello to everyone. Happy Monday, and blessing to all. Make sure you guys are in live chat, not top chat, so that I don't miss your comment. Impossible Monique is here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Monique. Mimi Chapman is here. Hi, Mimi. Hope you're doing great today. There's the greeting I got from my precious friend, Kimmy. She's in her apron. Good morning, Kimmy. Kimmy is awesome. Robin Barton Thompson is here. Hi, Robin, one of my dearest and oldest mentees. Sarah Jones is here. Good morning from Kentucky. Hi, Sarah. Donna Hacker, good morning, everyone. Megan Cooper says, so glad I got a notification this morning. I didn't get one on Saturday, so I had to do unsubscribe and then resubscribe. I know, it's crazy. Sometimes that happens. And sometimes just undo the bell and redo the bell. Mr. B said to be personally mentored, he's reminding you with the things I said in the beginning, join my Flylady Kat special mentoring Patreon channel and be in the special private group. There's my link. Kimmy said being mentored by Kat is the best thing you can do for yourself. She's my angel. Oh, Kimmy, you're so precious. You know what, I slept a little late this morning. I almost thought you wrote, she's my age. It's like, no, I'm not. Nada Shepherd said, gonna go through my weekly home blessing while I listen to you. Great, Nada. That is a wonderful idea. Andrea Bateman is here. Hi, Andrea. Angela is here from Nebraska. Hey, Angela. Daryl is here. Good morning. I joined as a patron yesterday and I love your videos. Oh, Daryl, I'm so glad you joined. Daryl is such a precious girl to me. I love her so much. Therese Enzi is here. Good morning, Therese. I hope everything's going well for you this morning. Minimalist Road is here. What is your first name, Minimalist Road? If you put it in, I can call you by name, which is my favorite thing to do. And I know it sounds so good to hear your own name. Irene said, yes, it's Brandon, Manitoba. It's very chilly this morning. I know, I looked at your weather the other day. Brr. Monique said, don't forget to remember to hit the thumbs up. Absolutely, that really is helpful, and I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that reminder to everyone, Monique. Donna Hacker, good morning, everyone. Snow is melting here in Southwest Missouri. Oh my goodness, Donna. Jean Bouvier is here. Good morning. Hi, Jean. Tracy Allen, good morning, Tracy. Tracy is one of my graduated mentees, and she does such a fine job with her two homeschooled children. She's wonderful. Dickie Talmadge, good morning, Kat and Mr. B and everyone. Hey, Dickie. Bell is here. Good morning, Belle. Thumbs up, everyone. Kate, thank you, Kate. If you'll put your name in, if your name isn't in your title, by the way, any of those who haven't talked to me yet or who are lurking, if your name isn't in your title, just put it in there for me so I can call you by name, okay? All right. All right, girls, you ready to get into the day? Let me have a sip of this hibiscus tea. Melissa Glusband Escobar said that it is freezing in Long Island, freezing rain on Long Island, New York. Got some, Tracy's feeling the love. Maria Seats said, good morning, many blessings to all. Kat, I am enjoying your Patreon videos very much, and I'm so glad to have you there, Maria. Jen Barletta, in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, we're expecting 1 to 3 inches of snow today, possibly 18 inches is that right? 18, not 1.8, 18 inches Wednesday. Hopefully, since last winter was a dud and my girls would love to play. Thank you, Kara, for reminding me of your name. I know. I forget. Thank you, Kara. Okay, girls, you ready to get to work? Let's get to work. Okay, so if you haven't already planned your week, which I like you to do on Wednesdays, but if you haven't, get out your planner. Go get your planner and put some of this stuff in there. The thing that I would recommend is not rewriting this stuff every single week because, number one, it fills your planner up with so much information that it's hard to see. If you have too many things, it's hard to see. So what I suggest you do is write it down like this on a page inside your book so that you know where it is. This one is right in front of April. I put it on the notes right in front of April when I decided to put it in my book for you guys. And that's what I look at every day when I read. Every time I come on here and read to you what you're supposed to be doing, I've got the routines listed at the top. I've got the basic weekly plan listed in the middle. And I've got the zones listed at the bottom, and then some little reminders. And so that's what I want you to do, is get something like that together. And then what you'll have to do is just look in your planner, and where it says check schedule or check plan, you can go to your plan and see what it is. Connie didn't get notified. I'm sorry, Connie, but you're here now, and that's good. So what are we doing today and every day this week? We're doing our morning routine. We do it 7 days a week, whether we're a payroll homemaker or an at-home homemaker. So we're going to get up and get dressed, make our bed, unless it's weekly home blessing day when you strip your bed. So today is Monday, and it's weekly home blessing. So if you've haven't made your bed yet, strip it and get those sheets in the washer. That's step 1 of 6 of the weekly home blessing items. Brush your teeth and wash your face, moisturize your skin and put on some makeup, fix your hair, swish and swipe the toilet and sink, put your dishes away and make breakfast. And if you have more than one toilet and more than one sink, swish and swipe your toilets and sinks. Yes, you can do it. Don't worry, it's not going to take you very long at all. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do our 2 other things we do in the morning. So they're routines we do in the morning, but they're not the morning routine. That morning routine is one of the cornerstones of this plan, okay? Seems a little dark in here. The next thing we're going to do, here we go. The next thing we're going to do is our paper routine. So we're going through 1 inch of our paper. Remember to put 6 inches out at the beginning of the week in some place where you'll see it every single morning, and go through 1 inch a day. And at the end of the week, on Saturday, you're going to get that last inch. Go through it, take out anything that is inbox worthy. So it's got to be paid, or it's got to be disputed, or somebody has to be contacted about it, or it has to be filed. That's about it. Put those in your inbox. Everything else is trash. Throw that away. Okay? That's paper. Then laundry. We're going to start our laundry. We already talked about starting our laundry today. That's getting our sheets going. So we're going to do our laundry, which is to wash and dry, fold and hang, and put away. You haven't done the laundry until you've put it away. Until you put it away. I don't remember who I was watching. I can't remember who I was watching. Someone, and she said, just try to fold the clothes as they come out of the dryer. I know that Kimmy folds her clothes as they come out of the dryer. I do something similar. I take anything that needs to be hung up, that needs to be flat, and put it over the dryer opens like this, so I kind of hang it over the dryer door and load the other stuff into the basket and then lay that on top, take it to the living room, my basket, sit down and fold everything and then take everything and go hang it up. So I take those things that are like Larry's shirts. Here's what I do. I'm sitting in a rocking chair with a back behind me. I take his shirt and I flip it over my head and hang it over the back of the chair. So when I'm done, all of his shirts are hanging over the back of the chair, and I'm talking about pullover shirts that I hang up. And then everything else is folded in the basket. I go grab the shirts, take them in the room, lay them on the bed, and Larry puts them away. Okay? So that's what you do. You fold your laundry as soon as you're done. As soon as it's done, while it's still sweet and warm. If you have forgotten it or missed it, warm it up and take it out. It will have less wrinkles and probably no wrinkles. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do in the morning is a clutter check. We do 3 of these a day. We do after breakfast, after lunch, and after dinner. Okay, so we've fixed our breakfast, or we've started to fix breakfast, or we've got a little cup of coffee or a little cup of tea. And if you have children now, you're going to get them up and get them ready for school, either going to school, you're taking them, or going to homeschooling, where you're going to teach them and model for them their lesson plan, or they're going to be doing virtual school, where you're going to make sure that they are doing their virtual school and that they understand what's going on and that they're all plugged in. Some children are really struggling with that virtual school, and the reason they're struggling is because they're left alone to do those things without any assistance or any kind of supervision. So you do have to supervise your children, no matter how old they are. Pop in and say, "How you doing, honey? Do you need anything?" When they're on a break or whatever. Is there anything you're having a hard time with? Try to help them. I mean, that's what you're there for. Okay. Then we've got, so in order to get them going into school, they've got to come do their morning routine and come have breakfast. Morning routine for them is also every morning. Morning routine for a child is something like this. Get up and make your bed, put on your clothes, which were laid out last night, go to the bathroom, wash your face, brush your teeth, wipe out the sink. Don't leave that toothpaste in the sink. Hang up your towel, comb your hair, and come to the breakfast table. That's what they're going to do, okay? You might give them 1 or 2 tiny little jobs, like put the dog's food in her bowl and give her some fresh water, or let the dog out to go potty, or, something little, nothing big, something that you wouldn't mind doing if you were just woken up and had to do your morning routine and came into the room. You don't want anyone telling you what to do in the morning. Children do need to be told what to do, but you don't want to give them huge jobs, just a little job that they know is their job so that they can do it. And then you can say, oh, good, thank you for feeding the dog. You're great, right? Okay, so that's the morning routine. Then after the clutter check, we're going to go right into the zone. That's your next thing. So if you're going to homeschool your kids, you're going to do your zone first and then homeschool your children. It's only 15 minutes and you're getting a big chunk of 25% of your at-home deep cleaning or cluttering done in 15 minutes that you're going to get done this week. If you have to take your kids to school and it's super early, then when you come home, go right into your zone. You should always have your morning routine done before your children get up. If you have an early riser, they're on their own. If they're a little child and they're an early riser, just like if they're getting out of bed at night, you send them back to bed. They can go potty, get a drink of water, and go back to bed. It's not time to get up yet. They can read a book or play quietly in their bed. They can't wake up their siblings, okay? All right, so you're going to go right into your zone. Once you've done your zone, and we are in zone 3 this week. This is the week before Christmas, if you can believe that. This is the week before Christmas. So this is the week that we're going to work in the kids' rooms to make sure that their clothes have been gone through. If they're getting new clothes this Christmas, that their toys have been decluttered and downsized a little if they're getting new toys for Christmas. Just kind of see what's going on in there. And plus it needs to be tidy and clean for Christmas. Okay, so because it feels better and that's a gift to them that they give themselves, but you can help them with that gift. So all the paper picked up and in garbage bags, all the shoes and things like that in the closet, all the clothes hung up or folded and put away or put in the laundry basket or taken to the laundry, and any other little things like games and toys put on the shelves that they belong in or in the boxes they belong in. That's what happens during the cleanup in there. And it's 15 minutes. You've got 4 days to do this, 15 minutes a day. You also want to take care of that hall bathroom. If you're going to have a guest come over, or even if not, your children need a clean tub to bathe in or a clean shower to shower in. So take care of that for them. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I was being blinded. So clean their shower, and that might take 15 minutes, so you might only have 45 minutes to work in those rooms, but that's okay. Get it done quickly. Don't dawdle and don't detail. Just to get it picked up, and then while you're going through their clothes, putting their clothes away or whatever, look and see, oh yeah, she doesn't fit in that. These are all summer clothes. He doesn't wear these shoes anymore. They're too small. She's getting new skates for Christmas. I'm going to just kind of put these away. She doesn't wear them. They're too small. I'm going to save this for a little sister, a little brother, whatever, etc. So you're going to go through their stuff real quick and get rid of the things they're not playing with, which I like you to do on a regular basis. The same with the clothes, but this is that one last time right before Christmas, okay? All right. You may, and I will allow it, you may spend 30 minutes in their room. Please don't spend 2 hours in their room and you've got 3 kids and 3 bedrooms you've got to do that in. Don't do that. Just go quickly through it and do as little as you can to get it looking as good as it can, because this is something that you're going to be doing on an ongoing basis once a month in their room. Okay? All right. So in the bathroom, you're going to tidy it up and get the tub cleaned. The floor is always mopped. The sinks and toilets are always cleaned out because you do that on a weekly and daily basis. So this is just the tub. Okay. Then we're going to go right into teaching our children. If you have to teach them, you're going to sit down now and work with them. They're going to be able to model you're going to be able to model for the little children and sit right with them and teach and train them. You're going to be able to help the other children, model some things and help the other children. School for the little children that require your attention 100% is an hour and a half to 2 hours, and the day is done. Some days less, some days not at all. That's the beauty of homeschooling, but mostly 1.5 to 2 hours. And then for the bigger kids, you can go and start doing things and just pop in and see how they're doing and make sure they have a break and that they eat and those kinds of things. Okay, so if you are doing the homeschooling, not homeschooling, but you're doing the distance learning, you're going to have to just observe to make sure that your little one is paying attention, isn't coloring on their sheet, or whatever they have to do. It's really hard for them to be on a computer all day long. I know they can be on a screen all day long with games, but it's really hard to listen to a teacher teach them all day long. So make sure that they're good and make sure that they're paying attention. And I mean good, I don't mean that they're behaving. I mean good, that they're good, they're okay, they're not struggling, okay? All right, so once the schooling is done for the little ones, then you can get right into your basic weekly plan. And today is the weekly home blessing hour, which you've already started by getting your sheets going. So now you can put them in the dryer and listen for them to dry. Meantime, you've got 50 minutes left to do 5 more things. And those things are to dust for 10 minutes, to empty the little garbage cans for 10 minutes, to wipe the glass spots for 10 minutes, to vacuum or dry dust mop the hard surfaces for 10 minutes, and to mop the kitchen and bathrooms for 10 minutes. So on that vacuuming, 2 minutes a room, 5 rooms, that's it, you're done. Don't go deep cleaning. This is a light cleaning. Pardon me. For the mopping, 3 minutes in the kitchen, 2 minutes in each bathroom, you're done. Could be a 5-minute deal for you if you have 1 bathroom and 1 small kitchen. If you've got more bathrooms, it could take you, 9, 10 minutes to get it done, but you can get it done. All right, then put all your stuff away. Empty the vacuum canister. Take the head off the mop, the little Velcroed on head, and put that in the laundry. Put it all away. Put your Flylady duster. Take it outside, roll the stem between your hands, make sure it all gets the dust out of it, and go put it away properly. The little microfiber rag that you use to get the spots off of the glass, we're not doing the big cleaning, we're just doing the little spots. Laundry room, let that dry. And then you've already relined the garbage cans as you emptied them, so there's nothing left to do. You're done. Now go put your sheets on your bed. They should be dry. If they're not dry, wait a few minutes, and then when they are dry, go put them on your bed. Resist the urge to take your other sheets off the shelf and put them on your bed, because number 1, you're not giving your bed time to really air out, and number 2, you're having to unfold sheets and refold other sheets. Huge waste of time. I don't want you spending unnecessary time doing things that are just not necessary. They're just not necessary. You have more important things to do. You're streamlining your house so that you can have a really enriched life with you and your children, or without your children if your children are grown. You need to enrich yourself. That's what this is about. I heard Nikki, inspired by Nikki, my dear friend, and she has recently discovered, or maybe hasn't recently discovered, but has explained how she cleans, and she cleans until she's thoroughly done, which is the opposite of what I teach, because Nikki is what I call born organized. There's 2 groups of people in the world. They are born organized, or they are sidetracked. All of you guys who are here with me are all, I would say 99.9% of you are sidetracked. Please don't go and do something that a born organized can do naturally. It's not natural for you. That's why your house looks the way it does. Please trust this process. I have mentored hundreds and hundreds of women from totally disorganized to totally organized, to streamlined, and to having an enriched life. If you're on here already, now's the time you can pop in and say, yes, that's me. I have done that. Now you do have to maintain. It's just like when you lose weight. You have to maintain. You have to stick with the same program. You can't say, okay, now I'm born organized. You're not. You'll never be born organized. That's not who you are. Most of you have ADD of some sort. ADD, I have ADD. I know you don't think I do, but I do. I have ADHD, actually, because I may not seem like I'm a chitty, well, I do seem like a chitty chatter, but I don't seem like I'm nervous or, hyper, but I am. I twiddle my thumbs, my foot goes all the time, I rock, I am hyperactive in a certain kind of way. There's a name for that kind, and I can't remember it, but I have ADD. My sister has ADD on meds. I'm not sure, but I think my other sister has ADD as well. My grandchildren have ADD. My children have ADD. Jen said, I feel in my heart I'm organized but became scattered, and I'm accepting now and working through it. Yes. Yes. So you're scattered, you're sidetracked, and that's okay, because we have ping pong balls in our head. Ping pong balls. and we need to get it organized, and that's the way we do it. We put it in our planner, the things that we have to do. We also use these words when we see stuff that we haven't gotten to yet. We say, I see you and I have a plan for you. I see you and I have a plan for you, and then you let it go. You have to put it in your planner. I see you, that pile in the corner, and I'm going to put it in here for zone. What zone is this room? This room is zone 3. Well, I'm doing zone 3 in the kids' rooms this month, so let me go to next month and put that as the thing I'm going to work on in the sunroom, the pile in the corner. Okay? So you have a plan for it, so that next time you see it, you say, oh yeah, I'm doing that next month. I'm excited. Okay? Denise Jordan is here as well. Hi, Denise. I get so scattered. There's so much to do. I've learned to say I see you and I have a plan for you. Yes, Denise. Excellent. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go back into what else we're doing. So our basic weekly plan is done. But for tomorrow and the rest of the days, here's what they are. Tuesday is a free day for you. I don't want you decluttering on your free day. Pat Hinkey's son has a racetrack in his head with ADD. I don't want you to declutter or clean on a free day. I want you to have that off as a free day, okay? Jen Barletta, ping-ponging in her head. She had to take care of that. So I'm not going to read any more comments now, but I appreciate it. She said, I went to grab something and totally forgot where I started and what that item was. Oh, see, that is totally me. That is me. You can ask anyone you know, anyone I know, if I don't know where my phone is 99% of the time. Even though I have a plan and it's supposed to be right there. And sometimes I look for it and here it is right here on this stand where I'm talking to you and I'm thinking, where's my phone? It's right there. I'm talking on it. That's sad. Anyway, so Tuesday is your free day and you don't do anything on that day except your routines. On Wednesday is your planning and desk day where you plan out for next week from Sunday to Saturday. You don't just plan, we also do our food, we do our finances, and we do our inbox, and then we do our planning. Those are the 4 things we do. So Wednesday's what we call a quiet day. We're not planning to go anywhere. We're just doing our routines and we're working on our planner. We're doing our food. We're doing a quick clean of the fridge, not a deep clean, just an organization and throw out the leftovers and the wilted things and taking inventory and seeing what we're going to use this week, looking in the pantry, looking in the freezer, making our menu from this, making our grocery list from what we're missing from this. That's food. And then we're going to kind of blend from food to finance by making our by making our grocery list and seeing how much that's going to be and if it fits in our budget. Yes, budget. And then balancing our checking account, balancing that account, making sure that we're right, that we know how much money is in there, making sure that our credit card is in control, that we're paying it off each month, or as I pay off my credit card each time I use it. I go right over and transfer the money from the checking account. I'm going to give you a little caveat here about credit cards. I use credit cards. I use a credit card. I love using a credit card for 2 reasons and 2 reasons only. 3 reasons and 3 reasons only. First reason, I don't have to have cash on me, and I'm certainly not going to write a check. I don't have cash on me, so that if I lose my purse, I don't lose my money, my grocery money or whatever. Second reason, if someone steals my card or the information for my card, my money is protected. If they steal my debit card and they run it, it may or may not be okay for the bank to give you your money back. As a banker, I can tell you that sometimes they won't give it back, and it takes time to get it back from most banks. The third and the most popular reason with me for using a credit card is that it's a cash back card. Because how much money are you making on your checking account where your money is right now? 0 or close to 0. Even your money markets and your CDs are making very little money. If you use a cashback card, which means you just have to run it through your card, doesn't matter when you pay it off, you're going to get money for every transaction. I just transferred $100 to my savings account from my cashback rewards. In other words, I made $100 on my checking account. You couldn't make $100 on your checking account in years. So it's a great way to earn an income, to make your money work for you. That's why. But if I'm going to tell you now in big, giant, loud red letters, If you cannot control your spending on a credit card, do not use it. You're just going to have to go with 0 interest. Do not use it. I don't recommend a debit card, but if you do use a debit card, make sure you use it as credit, not debit. Don't put the 4-digit code in, because that's when you won't get your money back. If somebody got it and used your code because they found out, they watched you, whatever, then it's very difficult, if not impossible, to get your money back. So don't use your debit card as debit, use it as credit. Okay, that's all I can think of to tell you about that. All right, so don't use your credit card if you have a problem. If your credit card is loaded up, make a plan to get it paid off and don't use it. Freeze it and put it in the freezer in a block of ice. Do something to keep yourself from using it. Okay, all right. Next. Oh, but if you need a card, listen to this. If you need a card, you can get a preloaded card from your bank. My bank has one called a Now card. I bank with Regions. It's called a Now card. And I can put money on that card right from online, transfer money to it. And that's where I put my spending money, because I want to limit how much I spend on myself every month. So I put that in there, and I can use that on Amazon, or I can use that on anything. Anything you can use a credit card on, you can use that on. So if you need to do something like that, you know you're spending cash. It's going to stop when there's none left. So that's a good idea. You have to be aware that there are certain fees that you may encounter if you don't use it properly. For example, the Now card, I have to use it 10 times a month or I get a fee. Well, I do use it 10 times a month. I use it for coffee. I use it for just little things. And it's 10 times a month very easily. So make sure that you understand how it works, and then you can use that instead of a credit card. It won't earn you any income, but it is a great way to control your money. And if you need a credit card you don't want to use your debit card online. So if you want to use a credit card, then you can use that. Okay? All right. That was my caveat. Let's get back to work. All right. So where were we? We were talking about planning a desk day. And then after you've done your financial part, you're going to go right into your inbox. And that's where you file the things that you put in the inbox that week. You pay the things that need to be in the inbox that week. And you, so you file, you pay, and you contact anyone who needs to be contacted. Or maybe you need to make a doctor's appointment, or you need to talk to the school, or you need to do something for your husband. This is when you would do it. And then the last part is when you go into your planner and you plan out your week, okay? All right. That is planning a desk day. That happens on Wednesdays. Thursdays is errand day. That's what you do on that day for 15 minutes. So I don't count that, and free day. Well, actually, I don't count free day, and I don't count Saturday and Sunday as action days. I do count errand day as an action day, weekly home blessing hour as an action day, planning and desk day as an action day, and car and purse day as an action day. So Thursday is errand day, and car and purse day is Friday. So you can see that weekly home blessing takes an hour. Free day is your day. Planning a desk day can take 2 hours or more. Errand day can take very little time if you have your groceries set to be delivered or picked up. It can take forever if you're going into the grocery store and then into Costco and then over to Sam's, and then you're comparing things and then you're running back and forth. You have to really be disciplined when you have errand day and you go out and about, that you're on a circuit, that you know where you need to start, where you need to stop, if you need a cooler in your car, those kinds of things. And so it could take a longer time, especially post-COVID. It's going to take longer because you're going to be able to be out and about and there's going to be bigger crowds. But so that's that day. They'll take some time. Car and purse day takes very little time, and that's on Friday. Saturday is family fun day, and Sunday is renew your spirit day. So that's your weekly plan. Now we're going to talk about the zones themselves. So this week is zone 3. Next week is zone 4. If you are celebrating Christmas, I know that Hanukkah, Margaret, is now. But if you are celebrating Christmas, then you're going to have Christmas next week. And I want you to give yourself a vacation. I don't want you to do any zone work next week. I want you to drop your zone work. You're still going to do your routines, but you're going to drop your zone work. You've planned out for Christmas, and now you're going to enjoy Christmas. You get one Christmas a year. Now's the time to enjoy it. I'd like you to do this a little bit with every holiday, not the whole week. At Christmas, I want you to take the whole week off and enjoy it. So enjoy that. Enjoy your children. They're probably not being schooled during that time. Make sure you're doing your clutter checks 3 times a day. And if you have little ones with toys on the floor, excuse me, with toys on the floor, then you're going to do that toy check 4 times a day. After breakfast, lunch, dinner, and before bed. That's just basically get them off the floor and back in a container. Nothing in particular, just off the floor in a container. Okay. Then I want you to do the very last things of the day, which are your after dinner routine and before bed routine. The after dinner routine includes doing the dishes, wiping the table, wiping the counter, wiping the sink out, sweeping the floor, cleaning the stove, and the pots and pans. That's after dinner routine. That's a shared group activity. When that's over, then you're going to go get your before bed routine started. Just 3 parts of it: body, face, and clothes. That's what you're going to take care of. So body, shower or bathe your body while you're in there. Take care of your face. When you get out, finish taking care of your face with some moisturizer. And before you went in there, get your pajamas ready. And when you get your pajamas ready, that's your reminder, because you're handling clothes, that you're going to lay out your clothes for the next day or hang them up. I hang them on a hook behind my door. That's what you're going to do. So those 3 things don't take long. Get your pajamas, pick out your clothes, hang them up, go take a quick shower, wash your face, get out, dry off, put on moisturizer, put your PJs on. You're done. Then go back and be with your children. Put your children through their before bed routine. Their before bed routine is a bath or a shower. Their teeth are brushed. They may or may not have to wash their hair. You may or may not have to comb it. They dry off, they hang their towel up, they've put their dirty clothes in the laundry basket before they get in the tub, and before they get in the tub, they pick out their PJs, which is a reminder to you and them to lay out clothes for the next day, so that in the morning their clothes are laid out. Okay. Check this planner twice a day, at least. Look at it in the morning to see what you have to do. And if you need to look at that list throughout the day, then I recommend that you put a copy of that list on the side of the fridge in a page protector with a dry erase marker, and you mark off the stuff as you go. And then one last time at the end of the day, and that's basically a reflection to see, how did you do today? You know, this is a self-discipline, so you're going to check and see, how did you do today? Give yourself grace if you did a good job, and see where you can improve the next day. We're not looking for perfection, we're looking for improvement, okay? And then the last thing is look and see what you have to do tomorrow. What's on your agenda for tomorrow, so you know you've picked out the right clothes for tomorrow. What's the weather tomorrow? You know, all those things, which actually I'm hoping you did consider that before you laid out your clothes. But just in case, you know, maybe you need to throw a sweater on your hook. And the same for the kids in the morning. Remember to give them a sweater if they're going out, if it's just the sweater weather, whatever. Okay, so that's it. That is your plan for this week. Do it every day. Make sure you take your free day tomorrow. When I see you next Monday, I'm going to remind you that we're taking the week of Christmas off. I'll still be here to talk to you about it, but I'm looking forward to seeing you then. And now I'm going to answer any questions you may have. We've been on here for about 38 minutes, so if you have any questions, now's the time to ask. I'm going to have a sip of this tea, kind of clear myself up a little bit. I keep playing with this blind because the sun keeps going in and out between the trees next door. So, okay, Nancy says, she's talking to Naomi. Okay. I know there were some comments earlier. We have 100 people on here this morning. That's good. And I do want to say this while I'm waiting for your questions. Thank you all to all my new subscribers and my current subscribers. We are now at 23,000, and that is so amazing to me. I remember when I had 200 and thought that was amazing. So we have 23,000 subscribers now, and I really appreciate that. I also really appreciate everyone who is my patron. You mean the world to me, and I'm so happy that you're part of our private group. Okay, let's see. Question. Thank you for putting your question in caps. I appreciate that. I never put on moisturizer before you told me. Any recommendations on favorite lotions? No, you have to find what's right for your skin. I can tell you what I use, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good for you. So I know that Sarah whatever it is. That's a good one. CERA something. That's a good one. Nivea is a good one. Mary Kay is excellent but expensive. I use Bliss. Let's see. But you have to find the kind that's good for your skin. Even if you have oily skin, you need moisture, because oil and moisture are two different things. You need a moisturizer and an eye cream. Use a little eye cream. Question, Nada said, Kat, have you ever considered doing a series for our kids, just a video or two talking to kids about how to do their routines and keep their rooms clean? I have, and I have videos on that. CeraVe lotion, that's it, Nancy, thank you. I think that's how it's spelled. That's supposed to be a really good one. It has a good, I've seen a pharmacist recommend that before, so that's a good one. Of course, you know, you've got L'Oreal and you've got Oil of Olay and all those. You are truly a great teacher. Thank you for all your help. Thank you, Missy. Sarah, Jen, it's something like that. But you'll know what I'm talking about anyway. You guys know what I'm talking about. And they make a lotion as well, yeah. But they also make a cream. Erica said, just joined your Patreon last Friday. Just wondering if we still or be able to do a phone call this month. Erica, did you send me your phone number? If you didn't, then I can't contact you. So make sure you sent me your phone number. If you did, I apologize, and I'll look for it today. I didn't see it. Having to use lotion for first this year. I like Oil of Olay with SPF. These are different people. Mimi and Pat making comments. White and blue packaging. Yes, Nancy. Erica said, yes, I did the messages. Okay, I will dig for it and see why I didn't see it. But I will contact you and we will be mentoring face-to-face. It'll be fun, Erica. But I do, Nada, just to get back to you on the kids, I have made videos for the children. And they are somewhere in this, on the YouTube channel. I talked to the teenagers, I talked to the big kids, and I talked to the little kids. 3 different videos. I think that's here, not on Patreon. I'm pretty sure it's here. It might be on Patreon. I'll have to look. Merry Christmas, Miss B, Missy B. Merry Christmas, Nancy. Eva won't be here next week, so Merry Christmas to you, Eva. Irene has her weekly home blessing done except for her sheets, which are in the dryer. We'll do that during her lunch break. Only the second time getting it all done on a Monday before going to the office. Woohoo, Irene, if you see this later, if you had to leave. Tracy's the same as me. She hasn't seen her phone since yesterday. I know, and if you put the speaker, if you have it on silent, it's hard to find it, isn't it? Jen said, I did the ping pong earlier. I went to grab something and totally forgot what I read that before, didn't I? Yeah, that's right. If I didn't see your comment, you can put it in again real quick. Just tell me again, and make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. Amy Shamblin, sometimes I use screen lotion to moisturize. You have to make sure it's meant for moisturizing your skin, though. That's because sometimes those kinds are just going to lay on the top of the skin and they're not going to go do their job. Hi, Amy. Linda says, Linda Christians, Merry Christmas. I'll be in Arizona for Christmas. Awesome. All right, girls, anything else? I'm going to go for about 2 more minutes. Aveeno lotion to moisturize. I hear a noise out there. Did one of my sisters show up? I didn't tell them to. Aveeno is good, Nancy said. Yes. So I'm going to tell you, as an old Mary Kay lady, and I did it for 7 years, taught skincare for 7 years. You want to moisturize your skin. You want to make sure you put an eye cream under your eyes. You want to clean your face well. And at night, you also want to moisturize and put an eye cream. Those are the minimum things you want to do. You also want to include your décolleté and your neck. You want to go up, in with your ring fingers under your eyes, and across and across. That's what you want to do. And there's all kind of fancy stuff, but the thing that I do recommend besides those 3 things, a cleaner, a moisturizer, and an eye cream, is that you use all the same company's brands because they're meant to work together. Don't get overwhelmed. Nancy still uses Mary Kay. They're fabulous, and I love Mary Kay products, but I don't use them anymore because I'm not a Mary Kay representative anymore, and I can't afford it. I choose not to afford it. I can't afford it. I choose not to. But Clinique, oh, that's another excellent one as well. Just make sure you use all the same brand. It doesn't matter. Don't feel like you have to keep up with the Joneses. Pick the kind that works for you. Tony Rose said, yes, see your esthetician and save yourself some money. I use Vital C. See? So different people do different things based on your pocketbook and the way you think. If you've never ever taken care of your skin, at least go buy something. If it's designed for combination skin, it means that you have a T-zone, which is generally oily here and sometimes here, maybe dry here or normal here. So that's for combination skin. Oily means it's just if you have on makeup, your makeup gets shiny at the end of the day. Your skin is shiny. You can even sometimes press a tissue on your face and see the oil. That's oily skin. You still need moisturizer. Dry skin, you never get oily. Mine are never oily. Okay, biggest thing is wash your face every night. Yes, and make sure you don't sleep in makeup because it just will destroy your skin. And do use a sunscreen if you're going to be exposed to sun. Okay, I've also been trying homemade skincare trial and error. Whatever, it doesn't matter as long as you're using something that's working for you, because in the long run, we are going to wrinkle. Doesn't matter what you use. You're going to get wrinkled because we're refolding and unfolding the same skin over and over, but you want it to be as plumped up as possible, and you want to take really good care of it so that it looks as nice as possible. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. If I missed your question, I apologize, and I want you to know that I love you very much. I will see you next Monday at 9 a.m. I will see the payroll people on Saturday at 10 a.m. If you want to join us in payroll, you're welcome to do so. And always remember to drink water, Tony said, and that you are beautiful. So be beautiful. Bye. Have a great day.